Plaintiff Velda Benson says the defendant started dating her son after they met in prison years ago. Velda claims the defendant is a habitual liar who told people that Velda was a crackhead. Velda's suing her for 2 loans. Defendant Francine Scott says Velda is nothing but a crackhead and a prostitute, and she only knows that because Velda told her so. Francine is countersuing for harassment.
All right, and you're suing your son's girlfriend for $600 for 2 loans?
Yes.
All right, go ahead, that's your son's girlfriend.
Yes.
All right, you doing it. Is that true? Is that true?
For 14 years.
Wow.
That's my fiance. We're not boyfriend and girlfriend no more.
Right.
We're fiancés.
You doing it. You all about the same
Anyway,
age?
right. Anyway, I met her through my son.
Stop hating.
That's great.
That's why she's suing you, isn't it? Want her young man. She's mad.
Yeah.
Boy,
She know I'm taking care of him.
that's
See,
right.
I ain't taking care of her no more. My ATM ran out with her.
She never gave me a dime in her life. Stop lying in court. God gonna strike you down, for real. Your Honor,
Yes, ma'am.
she was with my son. They met in prison, okay? My son's still in prison. They was yelling across the yard. She done told me they were yelling across. My son said they was yelling across the yard at each other.
Okay.
They finally went to the doctor and got in touch with each other through going to the doctor in the line,
Got it.
passed each other the information, and that's how they got in touch with one another. That's just being
right.
honest, okay?
All right.
And then she's been with him for a long time, like she said, a lot of years. I became really close to her. I loved the girl. And she just became a habitual liar. You know, she just became a liar.
Like what?
Yes. She started
Please
telling
let
people.
me know.
She started telling people that her and my son was married, just like she just got to saying that they
Engaged.
They engaged. That's a lie.
Y'all
Never
married?
have
Or
been.
you ever
Never
tell
have been.
anybody y'all were married?
Yeah, all the time talking
He
about they married.
says
and stuff.
he's been telling their family that we're
he
married.
told me
Not you.
nothing.
He
nothing.
He
has.
has.
That's a lie.
Yeah, not me.
She lying again.
She knows. She
Okay.
was even calling
ahead,
me
man.
his wife.
All right.
Your Honor.
Until I found out it was a lie. My son said that they've never been
Give me
married.
some other examples.
So then she was constantly lies on me and telling people that I'm a crackhead and that I'm a whore. She put it on Facebook.
Did you do that?
Yes, and
Yes,
it's
sir.
all behind what she did, you know. And I'm being nice to her, you know. And I've never did her wrong, none of that.
Let me hear your
Okay,
side.
first of all, she ain't nothing but a crackhead and a prostitute. No, and I'm going to say that because the words came out of her mouth, Your Honor. That's the last time she got busted for soliciting because
How long ago did
Liar.
she say that
this
was?
was, I think about
no
maybe
lies.
5 or 6 years ago.
Oh, I ain't been in no trouble since 2006.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Ma'am, she was
okay.
probably sharing
And it
that
wasn't
to
that.
inspire
I was trying
you,
to tell her.
you about
Thank
how
you.
she's turned her
Thank
life
you.
around.
I did,
that
and I
ain't-
did. That's
that
the
ain't-
only
You
thing
sound like,
told her.
yeah, I
God
got
is my
folks to
witness.
do me the same
Right.
way.
God is
I
my
heard
witness. I
you
turned
with
my
that,
life
and I
around.
heard, well, if that's what you think I
Amen.
am, I'm going to bust you
Right.
upside your
Whatever.
head like I
There you
used
go.
to. Since that's what
God
you want to
is
make
good.
me.
See, God has turned my life around, and she want to go to talking about some 6 years. That's a lie. I know for a fact the last time I ever even got a ticket, a speeding ticket in 2006.
You were addicted to narcotics,
Back
crack
in
in particular.
70s and 80s. And I told her about it, you know, to inspire,
Right.
you know.
And she using
She
it
didn't tell
against
me
you.
that
Using it
to
against
inspire
me.
me. She
Oh,
told
Lord.
me that to get
Well,
my
we're
money.
flipping it around,
That's all.
talking about how you're a success story,
God is
all
good.
right?
Amen.
There you go.
God is good. Thank you.
But as for you,
Yeah,
what's your
I'm the
deal?
bad. Yeah,
what were
I'm-
you in prison for, number one, and how long?
Okay.
You want to talk about her past?
Yeah.
What were you in
no,
prison
I'm not
for?
ashamed.
What
Okay.
were you in prison
I was
for?
in prison because my ex stole a lady's purse, and I was afraid of him, and he had me pawn those rings. And yes, when the lady filled out her police report, the detectives went to the pawn shops, and yes, and I didn't tell on him, and they knew I didn't do it, so they gave me 18 months, Your Honor. I ain't never been in trouble.
So
I ain't
he's a
never-
crook. He was a crook.
Yeah, he was.
All right,
he
and
was a
her
crack-
son is a crook.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
just like crooks
I
to get
guess
you
so.
in trouble.
I guess so, for real.
Your son's girlfriend.
Yes.
All right, you doing it.
My-
Is that true? Is that true?
That's my fiance. We're not boyfriend and girlfriend no more.
Right.
We're fiancés.
You all about the same?
Anyway,
Hey.
right. Anyway, I met her through my son.
Stop hating.
Defendant Francine Scott is engaged to the plaintiff's son, and she claims the plaintiff is nothing but a crackhead and a prostitute.
Tell me about your relationship with her son. She says that's a little scandalous.
It ain't scandalous.
She said
Your
it
Honor.
started when
Well,
you all were both incarcerated,
Yeah.
passing each other notes.
No, we were both in a medical facility. We could correspond with each other through, I mean, you know, it wasn't physical, but we can, you know, we saw each other and we wrote every day, and we can communicate through, they had intercom boxes. So we were yelling, you know, talking back and forth through that.
And how long you all been together?
For 14, since
Well, he
2000
telling you something. He really telling you something to hold out for
2004,
14 years.
I mean, you know, just because he in prison, okay, I mean, that don't make him no bad person.
At all.
He has a loving and kind heart.
And
it's just that,
I agree
you know,
with all of that.
He's easily influenced by other people, and I don't like that. So
I want to know what he's telling you to have you hold on for 14 years. He got to be saying something very special.
No,
he
we
can't
just
do anything
know-
special.
No, that's right. But I mean, you know, I knew what I was getting myself into. If I knew that, you know, I was gonna be.
She had any
this
men
and
around?
that.
Let's just get to the point. In the years he's been locked up, has she had any men around?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. You ain't
a
held
liar.
out. You didn't hold out. No
3
wonder you were
times.
double talking.
She's cheated on him 3 times.
And he
Your Honor.
three times?
3 times, Your
And he
Honor.
probably
Yes.
watching. Prisoners
Right.
watch my show.
Right.
I got a lot
Right.
of
I
folks in
know.
prison
I
who watch
know.
my show. Tell me about the loans that you're suing her
Sir.
for.
She told me that her mother and her had fell on some hard times. I felt sorry for her and I loaned her $300. She come back right back the next week and called me, can I borrow $300 more? And I hesitated. She said, well, what you hesitating for? I said, because normally people pay you back what they owed you first, what they already owed you first before they get some more money from you. So she says, oh, well, yes. I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll let you borrow that money. She said, I'll give you $200 a month. I said, okay, deal. You know, I'll give it to you and I'm expecting my $200 a month from you. This has been almost 2 years. This September be 2 years.
That is.
And she haven't gave me not one dime and did nothing but call my house, harass me, and I got phone calls. Okay.
What is she harassing you about?
She telling me that she not gonna do this and that, and I don't have to pay you this and
Okay,
that.
let me hear from you, ma'am.
I have
She said
not
you borrowed?
harassed her, Your Honor. She gave me $300, and she know it, Your Honor. And the reason why I didn't agree to no borrows because, Your Honor, I've been helping this woman for years when I first got with her son. See.
What
You
type
know,
of help?
She did it all for my
Financial?
I was financially, I was sending this woman perm, neutralizer, shampoo, conditioner. She talking about she needed money to get cleaning supplies, but she living with a man.
Oh my God.
I swear on Jehovah, that's what she, and
Boy,
she knows she said.
Your Jehovah,
I'm
something wrong with
serious.
him.
No,
She put
Jehovah gonna
on the
get
money
you.
She's supposed to be leaving.
Honey,
She
you need to get your heart condition
She
together.
put Jehovah in everything. She put Jehovah on some money she supposed to been sending me at Walmart. I sent some money to you at Walmart, $300, which is the name the thing is under Jehovah. She used Jehovah on everything. Why would you use Jehovah in everything? You know, and I got the message right here. Why would you use him and lie to me that you got the money
All right, ma'am.
on Jehovah?
And you never agreed to pay?
No, not after, because she know all
Not
those
after.
years.
What do you mean, not after
No.
what?
No, not after all
got
them
proof.
years when she needed me.
So you never agreed?
I ain't
No,
never.
I didn't.
Okay, good enough.
I feel-
and you
I
say
feel
you have
bad.
something on tape.
Yes, I got somebody here. Well, she told me she gonna pay me $2. Trying to be sarcastic.
All right.
She gonna pay me $2 a month. That's what she said
I
on
didn't say
Facebook.
no $2.
Let me hear
I
it.
It's in your right.
said
It's in her writing.
$25
This is
a
a
month.
tape.
It's in
This
her
is a-
text.
I
It's in her
told her
text.
$25 a month, and she
Do you
refused.
see it right there, Your Honor?
I'm going to pay you $2 a month
Being sarcastic.
till I pay
Yes.
you
I
off.
didn't.
Oh, that's yours. Lord,
you-
I
She
tell-
said
did
I
tell
wrote
you, Your Honor,
that?
she didn't do nothing but
Yeah.
lie?
Let me see that, please.
No, she done told a lie already. See? She told a lie
I
already.
wanna
That's
see
all she
what-
do. She's texted
I
that to
will
me
tell you
and the whole Facebook.
But I
What
thought
she
I
not
heard you
gonna
say
pay
you
me?
had a recording, a voicemail.
Yeah, it was a voicemail.
Yeah, man,
It's a
That's what I
voicemail
wanna
too.
hear.
That woman
And that was stating
tripping.
that she gonna pay me. So if
Okay.
you don't owe
Let
me
me see
nothing,
the
why you?
let me have the transcript from the
From the voicemail.
Play the recording.
If you listening to this message, you need to call me because I got some money for you. I'm going to give you this little change and get you out of my life because I see how you really are. And you don't sit up there and have the nerve to say that I only sent you $30. Boy, are you serious? I mean, Jehovah know all the things that I've done
and everything.
for you. And you know.
Ma'am, what do you say to that? I heard it with my own ears.
Yeah, I did.
You
told,
said
no,
you didn't.
No,
Jehovah heard that
listen. No, listen. Oh, God. Okay, well, whatever.
Defendant Francine Scott is engaged to the plaintiff's son, and she claims the plaintiff is nothing but a crackhead and a prostitute.
What is your counterclaim? $600 for harassment. How does she owe you?
Because, you know, she has threatened me, her and I say about a month or two ago.
What did she say?
She told me that she gonna come. She know where I live. She know where my mama live. I'm gonna come over there and beat your butt.
What'd you do?
What?
Huh?
What'd you do?
I told her, well, you know where I live. Let's get off the phone and then come over. Don't talk. Get over here.
Lord
Did Jehovah
Jesus.
tell
God
you to
gonna
say
strike
that?
her down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes,
God
Yeah.
gonna strike her down for lying. I mean, she
At
just lied so much.
that time, yes, he did. Yes, he did. Because I mean, you know.
What
Your
else?
Honor,
Did she come?
No, she didn't.
Did you call the police?
Did I?
Yes.
No.
Well, you weren't in fear. What else?
Okay, I'll give her money, and I'm done with her. I'm serious. I'm done with her. I'll give her that money. I can't believe you got me way out here.
No, don't talk to her.
$1.
Ma'am,
you know
don't,
what,
ma'am,
Velda?
don't talk to her. I'm letting you say all you want to me.
All right, yeah.
Now, about the counterclaim, the only thing she's done to you is you say threaten you, but you didn't even call the police.
I mean,
and she didn't even attempt to fulfill the threat.
I can handle
Anything
her.
else you want to say?
No, I'm just tired of
No, very good. $600 is your judgment. Ma'am, yours is dismissed.
Okay, great.
Because,
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Thank God. God is justice.
And me too. Me too.
Amen.
So I can get rid of bad rubbish. Can I go now?
Plaintiff Jason Epping is passionate about billiards, and he hired the defendant to give him a tattoo of an 8-ball and a 9-ball. However, Jason's suing because he claims the defendant did the 9-ball backwards, and he had to hire someone else to fix it. Defendant Walter Hoffmaster has been a tattoo artist for 13 years, and he insists he and Jason created the tattoo in question together. Walter claims Jason not only approved the image online, but he also approved the stencil when it was on his skin. He's countersuing for defamation.
Start with you.
Well, I met Frank about 8 or 10 years ago. Ironically, he did a cover-up for me back then. Covered up a tattoo I didn't care for.
What didn't you care for about that tattoo that he had to cover up?
I made the mistake, Your Honor, of getting my ex-wife's name tattooed on my neck for our 5th-year anniversary, and shortly thereafter, I realized why the curse is a curse, and lesson learned, Your Honor.
All right.
Well, I watched his work over the years after the cover-up, and I've been wanting a tattoo of my own that I felt passionate about. So I wanted to get a joker looking over an 8 and 9 ball for billiards because I'm passionate about the game of pool. I also like the Joker, Heath Ledger, and Batman. I play billiards quite a bit. I've been to Las Vegas for tournaments. I've won quite a bit of money.
How much, what was the agreement?
For the tattoo,
The cost.
Your Honor? $400.
All right. Let me hear from you, sir, before we get into the specifics.
Absolutely. Jason's been a customer of mine for about 10 years. He came and got, what he said was true, he came and got a tattoo on his neck. We covered up a name. So we've known each other for a while. Then it was a while before he came to me. When he came to me, he wanted to do a piece inspired by billiards. Now, I'm a tattoo artist. I've been doing this for 13 years professionally. This is how I feed my family. I take my job very seriously, and I work with each individual client. And they work with me in Photoshop, and piece by piece, since I'm a realism artist, I use realist pictures, so pictures that actually already exist. And then with the client's help, we design the actual image in Photoshop. I'm a mural artist, I'm a tattoo
You ever have any
artist.
copyright issues? I'm just curious.
Well, no, it's different
For example,
with artists. If I took an image and sold it and didn't make it, then yes. Now, if I have an image of Heath Ledger and I paint it, I can sell it to whoever I want.
Really?
Because I'm the one who's creating it.
You're tracing it, though. You didn't draw it.
Yeah.
Nobody drew Heath Ledger. It's a picture.
You take an image off of Google.
Correct. That's not creating. All right.
With all due
between
respect,
you and the law. Go ahead.
Oversimplifying it a lot. We still have to make every single line.
But if it looks exactly like something that you have and you're copying it, however, whatever the process and however difficult it is to make, you're making the exact same thing that has already been created. But I'll let you deal with the lawsuit, not me. Don't put my picture on there. You put it on there, I'm gonna own your company, I'll tell you that. Now, what do you want to tell me about the agreement? I'm not gonna keep debating something you're about to get sued over. That's why you're getting sued today. Go ahead.
Defendant Walter Hoffmaster is a tattoo artist being sued by a former client who claims the tattoo Walter gave him was backwards.
All right, sir. Now, what was the agreement with him?
So the agreement was that he paid me for a tattoo, and we did the tattoo. And while we were designing the tattoo, he specifically told me that he wanted the tattoo so he can read it in the mirror. And as you can plainly see, that 9 ball is backwards, sir, so you can read it in the mirror.
That's hilarious.
And furthermore, he had that tattoo for over 6 months before he realized, quote unquote, that it was backwards because it was, quote unquote, my fault.
That is negative, Your Honor.
So he came to my shop over 3 times to work on the same tattoo.
I called you the day after I noticed. I called you the day after.
What happened after the first time?
So I just did the outline work and then sent him home and had him come back a couple months later.
You showed him the outline work?
You're a clown, dude.
He approved it?
Yeah, he not only did he approve it on the computer screen, he approved it on the stencil, he approved it on the skin.
He said you approved what he said was to be an backwards 9.
I did not see that picture until he already messed it up, Your Honor.
Did you see anything before he performed the tattoo on you?
The stencil had the correct 9 ball.
Do you have it or do you have it?
No, Your Honor.
All right.
That's the stencil I gave you right there.
That is not a stencil.
That's what I run through my
I didn't even see that photo until after.
You've never seen this?
Your Honor, he did not show me that until after he was done with the shading.
You said you saw something, sir, before he stuck the needle in you.
Your Honor, it was just the stencil of the outline that he showed me, and the 9 on the 9 ball was correct.
The stencil.
I did not see that colored photo until after I already pointed out.
We're talking about the 9 on the 9 ball. Is there any other flaw other than that?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the other flaw?
I have photos. The face wasn't colored in, the hair wasn't colored in, the eyes are crossed, Your Honor.
Let me see what you have that indicates that wasn't done.
Your Honor, he claims he's a professional tattoo artist, but he's as artistic as
do you have a
vanilla,
picture
Your
of
Honor.
how it looked when it was on your arm?
That is what he did. That is what.
And what did you say? You called him and said what?
I said, we got a problem here. And he's like, he made a little chuckle and he laughed. He's like, what, the 9's backwards? And I was like, yeah, the 9's backwards. He's like, oh, I'll fix it, I'll fix it. We had an appointment in April. He canceled on me.
Did you tell him you'd fix it?
I told him I would be happy to work with him, but he told me he wanted the ball backwards. So when he called me and to make the appointment, I just offered to help him work with it. Obviously, I would still charge him because it was more work.
Sir? What did he say to you when he called you?
He said that the ball is backwards and that he regrets making it backwards.
Okay, he said he regretted it. All right, meaning he asked you to do it, but then he had changed his mind.
A lot of people want their tattoos upside down or backwards.
I got that. I don't need to know all that.
Why would I want it backwards to show off to friends who are going to laugh at me?
Well, I thought it was personal to you.
You're a clown, dude.
Did he tell you why he might have wanted it backwards?
So we can look at it in the mirror. So it was personal.
So I could look at it and not show it off. Okay.
All right. And did you work with him? What did you do to help?
I offered to, but he actually threatened me. He threatened to kick my butt.
Why?
Because the tattoo was backwards and messed up.
Really?
So was that before or after you told him you'd help?
No, I offered to help him after he told me that he was unhappy. Just because I'm a nice artist.
Okay, so when did he tell you he would kick your butt? Who wants to kick the butt of a person that said, I'm going to help you?
That was in later text messages.
Why? Why did he change?
I don't even know why.
He's going to tell me why he changed. Go ahead, you tell me.
I'd like to see these text messages. I never cussed at this man one time.
Well, he says you changed and he doesn't know why.
Okay, Your Honor.
So you tell me why, because he has just said that he agreed to work with you and help you.
Okay, he canceled on me in April. I don't remember the date, nor do I have proof, but I have proof of 2 appointments he canceled on me here. On June 8th, at 10:30, Your Honor, he canceled on me for my appointment at noon. Well, what Frank likes to do after he does every tattoo is make a video of it on Facebook. And at 2:54 p.m. on the date he canceled on me, he posted a video of a full sleeve he did on somebody else.
The day before.
Instead of fixing my mess up, or his mess up on my arm.
Yeah, actually, that was the day before.
I sent him a message. I said, I find it bogus you cancel me for someone else. I'll just go somewhere else to fix your mistake. I guess I'm just the laughing stock to everybody I come in contact with.
What was his response?
Pretty bogus. Well, we're on TV, so I'm not going to read it word for word, Your Honor. Holy man, what the I'm really serious. I'm going through some life stuff right now, brother. There is, but yeah, I get it, man. You want to freak out, cool, whatever. It sounds like he was on something.
He was giving you excuses, too, about his personal problems.
I respond to him. I'm not trying to freak out, but you cancel me to make someone else's arm look bad. What the How do you know what I'm up to in my day, and why do I have to report to you, bro? Definitely stepping over some bounds. Now, Your Honor, I finally had to go to somewhere else to get this covered up because I was going to Las Vegas for a pool tournament. I have 2 photos here because I had to go to the lady twice. The top one is the first one she did for the cover-up. The second one she did was 3 weeks later after the first one to put more detail in it. It's not what I originally wanted, but it's better than a backwards 9 and a 25% done tattoo, Your Honor.
Defendant Walter Hoffmaster is a tattoo artist being sued by a former client who claims the tattoo Walter gave him was backwards.
And I don't have to ask you because you've already said you gave him what he asked for.
I work with each one of my clients in the same way.
I heard all that.
I feel sorry for your clients.
Talking about all that. I've heard what you said, and I heard. Let me see your text so I can verify that that's what is said with my own eyes, because I've heard your text too. Your text sounds just like a person who's dodging a responsibility that they owe. Otherwise, you would have just told him, forget it, don't bring it back. I don't owe you a dime. I don't have to work with you anymore. Instead, you curse him out. All that cursing and all that talking, not once did you say, sir, I don't owe you. That's all. You don't have to go with any of that. You don't have to listen to any of that. You don't have to keep scheduling anything. You don't have to talk to him ever again in life other than to say, what's wrong with you? I don't owe you a thing. I gave you what you asked for. I'm not talking to you anymore, sir. That's all you got to do. All right. What is your emotional distress for, sir?
Well, Your Honor, I deliver drywall, so I'm working around a lot of construction trades, and not only did I get made fun of by my pool friends at the tournament I directly went to after leaving his shop, and they were laughing.
Sir, I would make fun of you if he did it right, so let's move on.
Okay.
That's great.
Well, Your Honor,
keep this as an opinion, sir. That's opinion. You don't know whether a person's going to like it or not and make fun of it. As I said, I would make fun of it if it was done perfectly.
Well, okay, Your Honor. Well,
I say you look like him. Something. I'll just, I make fun of things. That's what I do. I do it on television. I do it even more in person.
I have no problems taking a joke, Your Honor, but I just didn't want to deal with it, so I ended up wearing a long sleeve shirt all summer long at work. Just because I didn't want to deal with it.
So because you had to sweat during the summer, what's the defamation claim?
It was something I was passionate about, and I didn't get what I wanted, Your Honor.
I got you. Yes, sir.
Well, I have here a consent form from the client where he agreed and approved the image and initialed and signed that he agreed and liked the image.
After having seen the image?
And having it.
I
printed it off of my computer. You have the image up there that I printed. I run that through my thermofax. I stick that to his skin, an exact copy. He looks in the mirror. We do the outline. I send him home. He comes back. We do the color. He comes back one more time, and then he has a problem. So I bend over backwards.
I agree. Read the part where it says he saw it before doing it. Read the part that says he has seen it and approved of what he saw.
I acknowledge that I have been given adequate opportunity to read and understand this document. I agree that the tattoo studio has no refund policy on tattoos or piercings or retail sales. I will not ask for any refunds for any reason whatsoever. I agree to reimburse the tattoo studio for attorney fees, costs incurred during legal action. I bring
Sir, I asked you to read one thing, and I haven't heard it yet. You said everything, but I've seen it. You have that, sir? Read that part. That's all I want to hear. That's the only sentence I want to hear. I hear that, and you win.
Okay. The remainder of this contract will be constituted through the enforceable portion.
That's it, sir. Your claim is dismissed and yours is granted. He has no such thing where he is approved seeing anything. Goodbye. Judgment for the
Thank you, Your
plaintiff.
Honor.
Maybe you should actually look at what you're getting.
Maybe you should be an artist and not a cover-up
You're the
artist.
pool player. What about the 9-ball? Why didn't you see the 9-ball
was
was
correct
backwards?
before you put it on my arm.
How
dude.
the is that possible? When
You
I
tell
printed
me.
the image that
How
clear
high
on
were
your
you
arm.
when you made a backwards 9?